What's up, investors? It's Mike from MJF Invest. Today's video is going to be about Workhorse, ticker symbol WKHS. Before I get into that, hit that like button. I got a young YouTube channel I'd really like to grow, full of positive investors who love this process as much as I do. So if that's you, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell notification so you're notified when I upload new content. But remember, I'm not a financial advisor, so you should be doing all your own research. It's ultimately your decision whether you want to buy any of the stocks I talk about on this channel. Let's talk stocks in the comment section. Workhorse is a pretty interesting company to me because it was a very hyped up stock in 2020. It ran from $2 or $3 all the way up to almost $30 at some point. Now it's settled back down because the USPS contract has been delayed until Q2 of 2021. But I'm a little bit more patient than that. When I know something like that is still coming, now that this has found like pretty strong support in that like $19, $20, $21 range, and now I'm knowing that that contract could still possibly be coming in a couple of months, this could be a pretty good time to start looking at Workhorse again for the following reasons. Right now on the screen, we have ARK Invest Bad Ideas Report. In this report right now, a section that I thought was very relevant. It says that e-commerce is accelerating. The coronavirus pandemic accelerated the adoption of e-commerce in the U.S. from 11.3% of retail sales at the end of 2019 to 16.1% in the second quarter of 2020. That's the largest quarterly jump in history. And ARK estimates that during the next few years, drones will deliver packages for as little as 25 cents per trip, accelerating the shift in consumer shopping toward online purchases. In our view, as a percent of retail, global e-commerce will quadruple from 16% in 2019 to 60% in 2030. As drones add to the convenience, as a result, retail estate values are likely to suffer. ARK estimates that e-commerce will grow from $820 billion in 2019 to $2.7 trillion by 2025, pushing non-e-commerce retail down from $4.6 trillion to $3.9 trillion, a level that hasn't been seen since the 90s. So right there, they're saying that drones are going to dramatically lower the cost of last mile delivery, pretty much. Okay, that's where Workhorse comes into play. There's one other thing I wanted to show you before I got into the Workhorse investor presentation. Back in October 16th, 2020, Workhorse closes a $200 million financing from institutional lenders. Okay, and this is I found very interesting. Look at the price there. The notes are convertible into common stock by the holders at $35.29. Workhorse is trading at $21 or $22 right now. Right there, they were just in October. They issued shares to institutional investors at $35.29. That alone is a pretty significant jump. It tells me, Workhorse could possibly be undervalued at the moment. Now, I don't know exactly what has happened since then. It looks like just the delay of the USPS contract has kind of scared some investors off. But once we get back into that cycle, we've seen what Workhorse can do. So I would consider even possibly just getting in for the pre-anticipatory run-up. Again, right there with that in mind, that could definitely be something to talk about. Also, we're going to go back to a site called Lucid Tracking to show you here. I know Workhorse has been labeled a Robinhood type stock. It's for Robinhood investors or newbies, and maybe some people shy away from that because they don't want to be considered that. But I'm here to tell you that that's not the case. Cathie Wood buys Workhorse almost every single day. If you look here, the 21st, the 22nd, the 23rd, and Christmas Eve. So Cathie Wood is purchasing and buying at these prices. So if it's good enough for her, should be good enough for some newbie Robinhood type investors. That word that people throw around as an insult. So I just wanted to throw that out there. That's pretty interesting to me. Now I'm going to go through the investor presentation and show you a little bit about this company. I also wanted to discuss just back in early November that Workhorse received a purchase order for 500 C1000 all-electric vehicles from Pritchard Companies for National Fleet Program with inventory finance program provided by Hitachi Capital. What I really wanted to talk about and what draws me to this is going back to the ARK Invest Bad Ideas report. We won't see this company's full potential until Horsefly comes into play. That's really when you won't know. So this is a longer play than people are thinking, I believe. And, there could potentially be some value. And this is right here. Once now we're talking about the drones. Now, Horsefly is a product that probably 18 months to 2 years before it gets the regulatory approvals needed. So we see these drone deliveries. But, once they're here, once that happens, we'll see a full swing in what Workhorse is capable of. Then we'll start to see some of the revenue and, their financials will catch up. As of now, their financials are a mess. They're a young company. They're kind of bleeding money. They're not really producing the kind of the amount of trucks that you'd like to see. So this makes this a speculative play. But right now, with all the factors in and understanding that, we've seen what can happen once people start getting excited about this company, I may take a position here and at least swing trade this. Again, because I'm always looking for ways to make money in the stock market. I feel like this is an area that could be exploited a little bit. Now that we've found some support at that level. If you're still watching, thank you so much. Please hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel for future content. I'm always looking for stocks that are going to move, stocks that are going to grow. So if that's what you're looking for, hit that subscribe button. And let's talk stocks in the comment section. Thank you for watching, guys.